In the Riv. So we're gonna do a shorter video here to honor the memory of Marianne Faithfull. Of course, she was famous for being Mick's girlfriend from the mid-60s to the early 70s. Probably around 1970. She's famous. She did As Tears Go By first. Keith and Mick wrote that. Stones, of course, did it later. But she was, her and Anita Pallenberg were the two big muses of the Stones through the first era, I guess. But Marianne Faithfull was hot, man. She was, and she's. I kind of looked it up today, or I did on the Wikipedia, and she had a distant relation to the Habsburg Empire. Her mother was like a daughter of a count or something. It was pretty distant, but at the same time, that sort of shit still matters over in England, especially back in the 60s, I believe. Like if you were still going to go to the better schools or whatever, and, you know, it just mattered. It still probably does, but... And that was why it was kind of big for Mick. You know, because no matter how big you were, a Beatle or a Stone, you were still just a working class kid, you know. So to have a girlfriend, they wanted to be into that next level. Like McCartney famously dated Jane Asher, who had a lot of social connections through her family and stuff. So that was kind of a thing to him, you know. And then he famously, you know, John Lennon rejected all that. You got to give him credit, you know. So. But Marianne Faithfull, let me tell you, what Iraq. She was hot. She was good looking. And I got a couple of her later albums where she kind of does a lot of covers, you know, like the Leonard Cohen tune everybody does, Tower of Song and stuff. Hallelujah was that one, actually. But Tower of Song is another one, you know, Hank Williams built that thing. And but she was cool, you know. And she kind of kept her cool. She was one of those. She was proud to be a woman, Not like these losers today that try and dress like they're teenagers when they're in their 40s. It is the evening of the day. I sit and watch the children play. Two smiling faces I can see, but not for me. I sit and watch as tears go by. I want to hear the children sing. All I hear is the sound of rain falling on the ground. I sit and watch as tears go by. Sit and watch the children play. Doing things I used to do, they think are new. I sit and watch as tears go by. Couple little flubs there, obviously. But you know what? It's not that point. Right, sweetheart? It's Lola. Can you see Lola? Hey, babe. Then, of course, she was famous. There was a little controversy about the getting a songwriting credit for Sister Morphine on Sticky Fingers. Her big record was Broken English. She had a tune on there. I think it was Broken English. I have it. I haven't listened to it in a long time. But it was a little raunchy, some risque lyrics, I remember. Here I lie in my hospital bed. Tell me, Sister Morphine, how long have I been lying here? You see that I'm not that strong. Sweet cousin cocaine, lay your cool hand on my head. Tell me, Sister Morphine, how long have I been lying here? Oh, and I don't think I can wait that long. About all I know about that one, I think. Not even sure I did it right. Maybe the first 3 chords. But does it matter? You know, if you say you were in just a small little room, bar, small, and that got played like that, would it really matter? Would you remember exactly what it sounded like on Sticky Fingers? Most likely not. I would have been most likely the last one to have listened to that album. Marianne Faithfull. You know, and I just remember, I got right into that shit deep with the Stones, so I knew all, her and Anita, I call her Anita, and I know exactly who I'm talking about when I say that, and you people have no idea for the most part. Anita Pallenberg. She was another German descent, and I was Keith's girlfriend, started out as Brian Jones's girlfriend. And he was with Keith, the famous trip they took to Morocco, Brian, Keith, and Anita. And Brian got sick in France somewhere, and Anita and Keith kept on going to Morocco. And Brian and Anita were a couple at the beginning of the trip, and that was it. And then Brian was out of the group not long after. He was falling apart. He was just a bad drinker. But let's remember, and Marianne Faithfull and Anita. She died a few years ago, I believe. I might be wrong on that. So. God bless you, sweetheart, all you.